Alt right. Alt F4. Alright, I am now live.
Nice.
What?
What?
I did not consent to this.
Oh fuck! Turn it off quick. But no, for real, do you consent?
We don't have streams anymore. That's
You fucking shit ass.
fuck you like.
Bing bong. If you could say one thing to Joe Biden right now, what would you say?
Hey.
What in the goblin?
Favorite part.
What's that video called again, Hunt?
Bro.
On YouTube?
It's like Coney Island.
I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's one.
Just type in, yeah, Bing Bong Coney Island. Bro, the dude just running around with one ski on. Like, first of all, why do you have skis in Coney Island? And why is there only one?
There's so many questions in that video. And no answers.
God damn, my initiative is -1. That's horrible.
Good
That's basically like, Ross, you're going first.
Mine's +1, so
Fuck.
that works. Just wanna make sure this works.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Ever since I stopped having COVID, I've had this small little cough.
It's called bongitis.
I don't do bongs.
Exactly.
I do fresh air.
I buy
Breathe deeply.
I buy Belle Delphine's air. Dude, did you know that there was this dude in China that was bottling and selling clean air on eBay? And there were jars of clean air because it was so polluted at one point.
Is that even legal?
To do that? Bro, somebody supposedly sold the fleas from Saddam Hussein, bro. I remember that being a news article on AOL.
What the
My mom
shit?
told me about that. Yeah, some dude claimed to have had the fleas that were on Saddam Hussein in a vial, and he was selling them on eBay. And then somebody else had a lock of Britney Spears' hair one time. There's been bro, 2005 was a wild time for eBay.
Saddam Hussein had fleas. I guess he was just dirty.
I think it was in the final stages, Escobar or Bin Laden, and he was just hiding. And some shit where there was fleas like this. I don't know, dude. I have never forgotten that. I remember hearing about that in elementary school.
That's pretty You could say that in a statement.
Dude,
Man, you don't know how easy you guys are today. Back in 2005, they were selling Saddam Hussein's fleas.
that's how hard you had to grind. I mean, but shit. Fuck, it's not that far from reality. Belle Delphine, she literally sold her bathwater.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hey man, you're buying the idea. It's more of a work of art at that point than an actual thing. You're buying the idea of it.
Just like NFTs.
Bing bong.
Buy my bathwater NFT. It's actual bathwater.
Bro,
There's a
you
picture.
fucking get E. coli from that shit.
That shit from a butt.
I mean, yeah, butts are sexy, but, I mean, shit does come out of them. And that is why you take baths.
I did hear this comedian ate a girl's ass and got some
Jeez. Hey, man, I am a mad supporter of legalizing eating ass. I've never gotten sick. You just got to do it right and be sanitary.
I've seen your.
It's
products.
not illegal. You can get away with anything.
We need to normalize it.
Welcome to Disney. We are normalizing eating ass. Today on
That's gonna
Ass
be the
Eating
thumbnail.
Session 2.
Ridiculous.
Oh man,
Let's put a little bit of the sexy ass music.
I was wondering where that was.
Alright. Well, let's see. See which one of you guys is gonna give me a recap.
Oh god, I hope it's not me because I was drinking the czar.
Let's see. Evens is Ross. Odds is RJ.
Fuck.
Ross,
Thank God.
you got it's a 2. It's
Alright.
you.
Indeed. So we traveled to Triel from El Triel,
Yes.
and we've been there once or twice. There's chaos.
Chouse. I'm called Chouse.
Right. Oh, right.
You don't know it's chaos until you eventually read my name, but you haven't yet.
Drivenhoff used to rule. We go to the Sane Wind Inn to find Wilhelm. People have been disappearing. Okay, so we got our caravan trio. Blah blah blah. We found a bulletin board, adventurers, 3 sinkers, 1 for job sinking, signed Alistair Teague. We go to there's a 2-month contract.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the Sane Inn. Talk to Wilhelm, tells us about Alistair. We go find Alistair. Once the shops are closed.
My
Josh
note
took
for
2
that.
damage from hitting the door for Alistair's place.
Wait. Why did I take? What did I? How did I take the damage? What did I do?
You tried to ram the door
Oh,
with
yeah.
your head, and it was full on locked. And, yeah, you hit it and you rolled backwards.
Oh god.
Right. Alistair's been hunting monsters for 30 years. Is at the end of his career. He kills things coming from the castle. Find the book Hunting and Killing. See diagrams of killed werewolf, vampire, no head, werebears, blah blah blah. He kills 5 to 20 things, 25 things per winter. Alright, and he offers us 5 gold pieces per week for 8 weeks, and his home in exchange for our services. We must follow what he says for 8 weeks, or the Guardians will take us out.
What do you mean we must follow him?
Follow what he says. Like,
Alistair, right?
like he's hired us basically for
Yeah.
services. Yeah.
Okay. Now, just curious, does that mean like? Never mind. That's some meta shit. Fuck that.
All shall be revealed.
Yes.
So, last we left off, yeah, that pretty much covers all of it. Ross, I'll give you inspiration for that outstanding recap. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I remember
So-
I kept thinking fucking Alistair. All my notes is like Alistair. He's the fucking mad mage. Mad mage. Like all over my notes. Like, and then, but I remember you were like, no, it's not Alistair or whatever. It's Alistair T.
Alistair.
Oh,
Alistair with an A.
Oh shit, yeah, the other one is Alistair. Okay.
Yeah, with an H.
Oh,
Yeah. Probably in hindsight could have picked a different name, but you know what? Whatever.
And I'm just also curious. I have a note that says there's a big red T on the door. That's like in big-ass letters. Where is that on the map?
That would be on the front door. It's,
Oh, okay. Oh, the one I tried... Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Imagine the large oaken door it's been darkened over the years. It's got cast iron edges to it, and it's just like a metal motif of a T with red that's been painted in. It's not bright and new. It's very old. But that's what's there.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'm good.
So, now that you guys have agreed to do some work, he walks over to the door and opens it up. Show you guys inside. He's going to step inside this room over here.
Was he, like, expecting us to kind of follow him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You guys step into it. Looks to be like another study type room. There's a map on a table, a large leather-bound book on it as well, some kind of looking fancy dagger. On the table to the left, you see what looks to be kind of like a large briefcase, and inside you find, or just in passing glance, you see there are vials, silver pointy instruments, a small book, and there's also a golden chalice, a large sword, and a blue liquid swirling almost magically around inside of this large decanter. On the wall to your left, you see a stone statue that looks to be like it's inset into the wall. Looks to be kind of like a humanoid figure, but if you want to give me a religion check, you might be able to know more.
I will.
There's a religion check.
Yes.
There's also books and shelves in here, and a large chest on the ground.
Fuck.
You're not sure, but it definitely looks humanoid.
Okay. What would you call this room?
Ooh, baby. Now, pronounce your name again for me, Ross. Erden? Erden. Got it. Erden. Okay. Got it.
Test.
Cool. Erden, you know that this is a statue of Torm.
How you spell it?
Torm.
Okay.
Yes, 1 second. Torm is one of the most widely worshipped deities in favor, at least in any place where there's humans. Humans will generally they could worship any different deity, but Torm specifically is one that he has here. I'll get you details of it. Torm is also, since you rolled so high, yeah, basically now you know almost everything. His symbol always appears as a right-handed gauntlet held upward with the palm going forward. So his symbol looks like this, basically, with a gauntlet in hand. Essentially, Torm, along with a few other humanoid deities, are good. He is, his kind of with the influence of him, he's all about duty, loyalty, obedience. He's often called Torm the True. god of duty, the brave.
Oh, I don't know this though, right?
You don't.
Oh,
but,
right, okay.
Airden does. Yeah, Airden does. You would know that also in the rare occasions that he actually does physically show himself to mortals, he often appears as a 12-foot tall human, usually wearing plate mail, full plate mail, and when he goes into combat, the fabled tales say that it almost looks like he appears almost like a lion-headed man of massive form and completely and utterly unafraid of anything. Those who worship him oftentimes are, those who are good and are there to do noble, true, and good things. So he's a war-related god. So people who are into fighting and combat, things like that, he is somebody that those kind of people would look up to. So it makes sense that this Alistair would worship somebody such as that, and maybe even get some power from his devotion. However, he does not outwardly appear and show off that he is a worshiper of Torm. He doesn't look like a cleric by any means, but it's obviously significant enough to where he has a massive statue that looks to be almost golden in here of Torm. He walks over to the table and stands on the. Pulls up the map and beckons you both, or all of you, forward.
Okay.
Now, boys, we're gonna be doing a little bit of training for all of you. Before I can fully trust you guys for going off and taking on some of the bigger tasks that I've got lined up, gotta make sure that you guys can handle yourselves on fire. And he points to Triel on the map, and then he points just north. Imagine a parchment map that's about, comparative to your person, it's about that big. So about half the size of the table is this map, with the surrounding areas showing, here's Graveyard, here's Triel, Elturel off to the left, the Drydenhof Castle to the north, and lines showing the trade roads that go through. So it's kind of a rough map. It's nothing beautiful, but just for a rough idea. He points to the graveyard. Now I'm going to take you boys on up to the old graveyard and see if we can test your metal. Maybe your tracking skills, and maybe a little bit of fight. Who knows? But you, Kai, it was Kai, right? Yeah. Okay. I need you to study up on some of these books. You express you like what you saw before, so as long as you stick between here, the study, and the lounge area, feel free to also take one of the bedrooms upstairs. But by all means, do not go through this door or into my bedroom. The door up that way on the other side of this wall. Those are private areas, and they're locked for a reason. So, you boys ready to go see what you're made of? As he looks to Chouse and Airden.
I reply, do you really need to know our metal? Like, do we not look fierce enough? He's over 100 years old, and I'm a savage.
I need to make sure you can handle it. Yeah, it's nothing too serious. If you are what you say you are, you should be able to handle it pretty quick.
Well, it should be a challenge for me. But my question is, why agree a training or a puppet?
Well, we can't have any of the locals seeing what we're doing. They generally get a little too free seeing what I do. They prefer to see corpses, the monsters coming back, rather than live ones.
Can I try to use like a persuasion And I want to kind of be like, so if I prove that I am exemplary, above your expectations, could I take one of the things from this room?
He's looking around. What are you trying to do?
I'm looking at the table to my left with all the like weird magic stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I'm looking at the, you said the thing that's like an orb of like crystal magic or whatever.
It's like imagine like a liquor decanter, but inside is like a glowing. The whole bottle faintly glows, but it's a silverish, blue glowing liquid, almost like if you've ever seen like Ross like Vanique or Hypnotic inside, like when you shake the bottle, looks like there's glitter inside the bottle.
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's always swirling slowly.
So, yeah, I rolled persuasion, and I'll stick with that number, but I want to try to persuade him that like that's if I impress him, I want to take that. Oh, are we supposed to see what you're rolling?
No.
I saw that.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Is that a setting on my end?
No. It should just be.
Did you see that, Ross?
You saw I rolled 19?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, oh no! The forbidden language. Bing bong.
Because I have it set as that. Okay, hold on. You guys see this roll?
If you rolled, I didn't.
Okay, well, good. Okay, good. There was one setting I forgot. It was in a different spot in roll 20 than it is on Foundry. Yeah. So, okay. Well, you saw it. It's a 19 plus a little bit more. So he says, "Nah, I can't give you the whole bottle, but that right there is an antidote. Should any of you guys get messed up. You only need a few drops, so I can't be giving the whole thing away. But I can provide you probably with a few helpful items. But I'm going with you, so I'll be able to help you if things start getting bad. Don't you worry."
I was just gonna say the same. I'm sure you'll be quite impressed with us.
Well, I can't wait. But for now, we gotta wait until morning. I'm not trying to do this with all that rain falling outside and possibilities of mudslides out in the hills, or us getting stuck out somewhere. A lot of creatures hunt at night. So, we'll wait until morning. Hopefully the rain eases up. Might be a little foggy, but it won't be too bad. So, if you boys don't mind, find yourselves to one of the rooms upstairs. Stairs are out in the hallway. Take yourselves up. Get yourself comfortable. I will see you in the morning. Oh, and he stops before he walks out the door. And he points at this door. Do not go through that door. And he looks at you. It's locked for a reason. And he opens the door and walks out. You hear him open a door, close it, and he's heading off to his bed.
Oh fuck, that's his room. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't put your guys' rooms on there because I didn't want to design a whole thing of just simple bedrooms.
Sure.
So,
yeah.
So he's basically giving you guys permission to go in this room. This door down here leads to the back door to walk out. He's giving you guys permission to explore this room. You can go access the weapon closet, the hallway, as well as the lounge where the fireplace is.
Is there? Can I I guess I want to look around the room and see if there's anything that looks like minor that I could possibly kind of like, like just slide in my pocket.
Okay.
Like, if it all looks like super like important, and I know he'll take it, I wouldn't. But if it looks like I feel like he would miss something, I'm down.
Yeah, in this room, there doesn't seem to be a ton of extra things. As
Okay.
you begin to kind of look around, there's lots of books on
Ooh.
possibly helpful information. This end table right here, has a large skull on it that's been turned into a candle. Like the entire skull's been filled with wax, and there's a candle sticking out the top, and it's lit. Um, and in the corner is one of his guardians that just stands there.
Oh, that's like a living thing.
It's not living, but it can be animated
Oh shit. Okay.
to defend the house. Should need arise.
Can I look at some of these books?
Absolutely. Give me an investigation check. 18. Beautiful. In here, you find various books on. You find werewolves, a book on werewolves, a book on were-boars, a book on were-bears, and a book on were-rats. There's a book then that talks about the kind of the history and the widespreadness of the underground plague known as were-rats, men who have been and women who have been cursed and bitten by horrific rat creatures and turned into half rat, half humanoid that are about the same size as a person, a little smaller. Imagine, like more hunchbacked and running around. They don't often seek the light of day. They're often, it talks about sewers. Just as you're briefly flipping through, putting back, grabbing another one. You read a book all about silver and silvered weapons and how it affects various creatures in negative and positive ways. You see another book on the history of Triel. It's actually quite a large book, very old looking. You can see it's got a few bookmarks in it. And as you are just flipping through the large pages of this heavy tome, you see, one page that's like an illuminated manuscript, if you kind of know what I'm talking about with that, like the old, like 13 or 1400s, like Dark Ages, like Bibles and stuff. You know how they'd have like those pictures or like big images that are drawn by monks and stuff like that? It looks like that, but it says Drydenhoff, and it shows the head of the Drydenhoff family looking very like regal, and then talking about the founding of the towns and trade routes, and it looks like a comprehensive history of this town, and it looks like this town has been here for about 500 years.
So I feel intrigued, and I just want to rebrowse through all the other bookcases really quick and see if there's anything about vampires, because they're talking about werewolves, where this, where that.
Yeah.
Usually vampires tend to follow along, and I'm curious why it hasn't.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hadn't actually got that far yet.
Oh, my bad.
On the list. As you work your way around to the other side of the room, this is where it's all about vampires.
Ooh.
Talking about history of vampires across the continent, fabled stories of various different vampires. There even comes into a book that is it says Strahd, S-T-R-H-D, or hold on, that might S-T-R-A-H-D. Yeah. Strahd von Zarovich, Z-A-R-O-V-I-C-H. And it says fact or fiction with the question mark. It looks like an older book, not super old, but it's been here for a while. And just as seen, it's a very interesting name. You're flipping through and seeing a place called Barovia and various different strange names, places that you guys have lived in these kind of areas for a long time, So, as a general knowledge, kind of much like anybody born like here in the U.S., you kind of have a rough idea where maybe a place would be. You know, like, oh, if you grew up in Florida, you have a rough idea where Colorado is or where California is. That's
Mhm.
much how most people would be like for major towns and cities throughout the continent. But you've never heard of any of these places before. And as you're looking through more, it's talking about there's a chapter near the end that says other dimension slash plane of existence, and it kind of catches your eye. And as you read a little bit further, um, you do read that it's possible that this Barovia is from a different plane, not from your existence, but somewhere completely different. But that's what you.
And that's all I pretty much know about all of that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Um. So I guess as I'm reading, I'm doing my own thing. So
Let's see what Erden, what would you be doing as you see Chouse looking through books and flipping through pages? What would you like to do?
Well, I was gonna like tap Chouse on the shoulder and jokingly be like, "That that big door seems awfully enticing, hey?" I'm just kidding. Oh, we shouldn't do that endeavor. So I'll say that.
Roll me
And
a
then
perception check.
okay.
which door? The door he said not to.
Perception check. Oh fuck.
Oh no, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Oh.
You think you hear like a very faint, like a like a you think you hear like a it's not very faint.
Echo.
There's an echo I'm getting of the
My bad.
server.
No, that was me.
Okay. You hear like a knocking in the it's sporadic, like almost like somebody's banging on something, but it's very faint.
Mm-hmm.
So you think it could have also be with an 8. You think it might be outside, but you're not entirely sure. But with an 8, you kind of there could be a drunk guy out in the street across across the way or something. Um,
Yeah.
Aside from that, you look around and
Could I
you can
mistake?
do whatever you'd like.
Could I mistake it from coming from the statue of the god?
You could, yeah. It sounds like it could be coming from outside, but the only thing that you've been kind of eyeing, and now that you know a little bit more, that this is an actual shrine to Torm, and
Yeah.
I don't know. If you want, you can investigate it further.
Yeah, I like hear the tapping, like don't know where it came from, and then I just like look at the statue like suspicious, like I
Yeah. Investigation check for me
yeah.
as you're staring into this strange statue.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Ooh. Upon further investigation, you actually do notice that the weapon that it looks like he's holding in his hand right here, it looks like that's a
Mm-hmm.
sword going across him. It
Okay.
looks like you could take the other hand that he has. So imagine like a sword holding here, and the other one
Mm-hmm.
is uh, is kind of like by his side. If you were to take
Mm-hmm.
the hand on the other side and and pull up, it actually looks to be like a hidden mechanism to open something.
Ooh. Hmm. Hmm.
Do you do so, or do you want to look around?
I'll like, as cautiously as possible, walk up to it and like. I actually don't care if Chow sees me or not, but I'll like, yes, I will pull it.
Okay. Here, I'll put you right here. It's right there, and you grab the hand with your other hand, almost like you're shaking it, and it
Mm-hmm.
lifts up, so his hand is coming out to you like this, and you hear
Ooh.
very clearly, off to from behind this door, you hear a click sound, like a loud, like almost like metal on metal. Something's unlocking
Ooh.
from beyond the door. Doesn't sound like the door unlocked, but it sounds like something beyond it.
Okay. So I hear that and see that the door is still shut, and then I'm kind of just like backing away from it, like, oh, it wasn't me.
Okay. Well, you can do whatever else you'd like, unless you're happy to just kind of look around the room and head back to your guys' rooms to call it a night. Unless there's anything else you'd like to do.
No, yeah, I think I'll just head back to the room.
RJ, if you're talking, I can't hear you. Saw your mouth moving. I was like, oh no. Well, he's figuring that out. Erden, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Well, other than going up to the room, I guess I could check out this weapons closet.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You walk out through the door and into the study, or the banquet hall, and you open up the door, and inside here, there are plenty of weapons. He said that you can have access to whatever you'd like in here. And what you find in here are a series of crates and racks of pretty standard weapons. There's a big chest in the center full of large wooden spikes. There's a crate that looks to be closed. Short and long swords. And if you want, you can open this box up. But it is closed right now.
I'll attempt to open the box.
Sure. Give me a athletics check as you realize you could put like a weapon, like grab one of the swords nearby and pry it open. Ah, perfect. 15. Excellent.
Ah.
You shimmy the blade in between the lid and the box and you twist it sideways. Popping it open, you look inside and you actually find that it has a number of silvered weapons. Weapons that are imbued with silver in the blades.
Nice.
There looks to be a couple of short swords. You also see a mace and several daggers that are inlaid with silver. Would you like to take one of those?
Could I take the mace and a couple daggers?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Go ahead and add
I
that
will
to your
take that.
inventory.
Test.
There he
There
is.
you are. Hello.
Wait. Okay, am I ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's definitely obvious. One second.
Yeah, I like pulled the lever and something opened behind the forbidden door. I just like backed away, like put my hands up, and then I was going to my room, but then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check out the weapons closet. There was a box in the closet that was locked, so I opened it, and there's a bunch of silvered weapons in there. So I grabbed some of that stuff.
Sorry. Yeah, right here. This is a door. Yeah. Yeah, it's unlocked. Yeah, it pulls towards you, and you step inside, and this room appears to be just the back room. Uh, Technically, you would consider it like a mud room, which is another term for like a place where after walking in to the house, you could take off your shoes, and this is, it's meant to be like a space to leave your coats or hats or cloak or your boots. And opening that door, you step outside and it's pouring rain. Fortunately, right where you're standing, at the steps, it's like got an overhang of the roof. So if you go any further, you'll get wet. But if you stand right here, it's just kind of muddy on the ground. Okay, yeah. As you step outside, you do see what looks like a carriage being pulled by with curtains drawn. An individual sitting driving the carriage, just not going super fast, but just going down the street. But sound of wind and rain and the roll of thunder off into the distance. It's a pretty good storm, I'd say. It's not like all the buildings are rattling and the shingles are falling off roofs, but it's raining pretty good. Okay. Yeah. Give me just a general perception check. With an 8, you feel like you've seen pretty much all there is to see. Um, some doors are locked; you're not able to go into, and without trying harder, you kind of just pass it off. The door over here and the door here are unlocked. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a work call. Give me 2 seconds.
Very good. I was gonna... What? Okay, go ahead.
Oh man, part of my
use...
microphone was fucking muted. Okay.
Do you use weapons, like regular weapons?
Me?
Yeah, like physical
Um,
melee.
yeah, I have daggers, 2 daggers, and my fists.
Okay. I was gonna suggest that you grab a silver weapon from in here.
Interesting. Okay.
Like well, yeah, I mean all this info on werewolves and vampires.
Okay, then I would recommend you call me, because I was honestly gonna retreat to my room because I was like not gonna be too aggressive to try to find you.
No, I was about to do that when Josh said he was.
Oh, okay, all right. And then I will be right back.
Cuckoo.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, Man, like, the like aesthetic of like reading about werewolves and vampires and like what they're about and then like how to kill them and stuff. So cool.
What do you mean, like in real life?
I mean, in the game, but it makes me want to do it in real life. Like read a book about it.
Bro, how do we know that
Like
shit
mythical
doesn't even
creatures.
exist, man?
Yeah.
Like, we live in this city. Bro, did you hear that Joe Rogan thing about the most plausible explanation of vampires?
No.
Fuck, dude, you need to check that shit out. Oh shit, wait. Okay, so I forgot. A portion of this was muted, and they didn't hear what happened during that. So, I was looking at the books. You know, I was reading about werewolves, were-bears, were-rats, and were-something else. Learned about the history of the plague. A lot of them were were-rats. They were like half human, half rat. Learned about silvered weapons and the books of them. I learned about the history of Triel, big old Bible picture, the founding of it, 10 to 500 years. The corner case of books were vampires. One of them was called Strad Zarevich, Fact or Fiction. I learned about Boria, weird places, other dimensions, planes. Borivia is another plane. And then you touch the statue of the Torn on the wall. The sound of clicks from beyond. Okay. Oh, and then I went outside to see. Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure if I unmuted it at this point, but so then I look up and I realize that you're gone, and I'm like, oh yeah, wasn't he talking about some pounding or something? So I go outside to the mud room and I see this carriage,
Right.
and then I think that's everything that I didn't say. I mean, most of it Josh said, but
I have a theory, but I'm like my character doesn't have this theory, but I have the theory of what it is.
bro, I
Just
want
because I
so
can see
bad
everything.
to open the carriage, man.
Oh, the carriage.
Ooh, was that not what you were thinking?
No, because I know we're not supposed to see it.
As long as you don't meta play, you can know stuff, but
Well, like I know, but like my character doesn't know, because there's like this coffin in the forbidden room. You know what I mean?
yes,
And
the circle.
and I shook the hand of the statue, and it like opened something behind the door, and we heard the pound, pound, pounding. You see where I'm getting at? I think there's something alive in the coffin.
Bro, I was gonna sleep in that room actually, but I was like, "Fuck, that's his."
The
If we only had a rogue, sneak through the window.
yeah, but you see that coffin, like
I mean, it looks like it's chained though. So like,
Yeah.
would we hear chains?
well.
Oh, there's a
I mean,
lever. Do you see the lever? I think.
Yeah, but I mean that's just my theory. Like we heard something open. It might be the door. But before, when I was talking about the room, I heard the pounding, and that he could like have like a vampire in there or something. But that's just theory.
Man,
It could be his
why
son.
are some
His
portions
vampiric
of the
son.
stone and some are like wood?
Oh, it's the stone's probably like the walls. Or like
So is there an entrance or something in his bedroom? Or I guess like windows? Oh, those are probably windows.
no.
Interesting. I'm gonna ask Josh. Because there's a stone thing right behind the god thing. So I mean, now that
I assume that's just walls, like they go up, but I don't know.
not Logis, but what I think is that the god did knock. Like, I don't think that. I mean, or Logis wouldn't think that, but like as
Well-
RJ, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, that's what Airden thought at first, because Josh was like, "You hear a knocking, you don't know where it came from," and I look at the god statue, I'm like, "The god."
Bro, his room was north, and there's a door to the east. And the door to the east goes to a room that goes to the north. It goes to the coffin. So you could be right. I wonder what's in that box, though. What's in the box?
Which one?
South of the coffin. To the bottom right. But most bottom right.
That looks like a trapdoor to me.
Ooh.
Like a...
Oh my god. Can we trust Alistair?
I mean, great question.
How much? Nah, because maybe. I mean, I don't know. He posted this on the entry of the town on like a bounty thing. So, like, if he was luring people in, damn, maybe we need to question the town folk. They might be in on it.
Yeah, we might need, like, more...
Okay, when Josh gets back, you're going to have called me, and I'm going to find the room that you're in, and we're going to talk a little bit. So, this is a part of the thing, because I feel like this is too much talk to not include.
Yeah.
Like, we could probably just, have theories, but we're not really sure of anything. So it's like, keep on our wits, and then I start looking at, like, the shit, and then we'll go from there, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the first session, it was just, like, people talking about Alistair Teague, how he's, like, a hunter, and he has his house, and he's been doing it for 30 years, like...
okay.
So
he could be trustworthy. I don't know, but when you said trapdoor, I'm like, fuck, what if he's, like, capturing people, and that's, like, the food pit?
He could have, like, a vampire down there, and he, like, converts people to vampires.
What if it's his daughter or some shit?
Yeah.
Damn.
No, I was thinking that too. Like, in the coffin, like, he's keeping them alive because it's his daughter. But they're a vampire, and they're going to try, or whatever, werewolf craze trying to kill him. But he's like, I'm keeping my daughter alive. That's some, like, Walking Dead shit.
Coral!
Yeah.
Oh, it would... Yeah, this would also be a good time to double-check Twitch and make sure that everything's fucking running smooth.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Alright.
I did, Oh.
Talk for a good bit, and then I'm going to interrupt you at certain points, but just keep talking.
I was just going to say, I did the last session writing down, like, on paper, and I'm doing this one on my tablet, but I think paper is cooler. It's just like I'm writing a book, and I can flip the pages and look at the notes.
Lit. So you did the first one on your tablet, and then I transitioned, so I lost like 5 seconds.
Oh, I did the first one on... I wrote in this notebook. This current one on my tablet.
Oh, wow.
Like this.
Damn. Yeah. Dude, there's this show called Evil, and I really recommend it. It's on Paramount Plus, but I'm sure it's on primewire.l. I was thinking...
I think Daniela has that.
Little hint for anybody listening. Yeah, she... the show has this girl in it, and she always takes notes, but on her phone. So whenever, like, they're in a serious ass meeting, she's always just like, and then they stop and they're like, "Are you on your phone?" And she's like, "No, I'm taking notes." And it's like, that's true. Like, why not take notes on your phone? Fuck.
Bing bong.
Yeah.
Bing bong. What would you say to Joe Biden right now?
Okay.
Okay, wait. So we have a little update for you.
Okay.
So we figured that Ross called my name after he found this shit because he knew I read the books. Okay. So I kind of like find my way towards him. And we're kind of gossiping a little bit about like estranged theories, nothing that's really concrete. So we're there.
Yeah, so...
Cool.
I'm pretty much just telling Chouse, like, you should grab one of these weapons from all those things we read. You know what I mean? You wouldn't want to get caught in a werewolf's mouth. Ha ha ha.
Very true.
So, as I'm in this room, With my new knowledge, I want to investigate. Wait, yeah, I guess investigate would be the right one, right? Or no, actually, survival.
What are you trying to do?
Uh, since they're like weapons and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I want to use all the knowledge that I just recently got from the books to see which of the things in this room are most effective, if any.
Okay.
So that'd be survival or investigation or perception?
Give me not survival. I would say just give me a history check based on what
okay.
you're seeing. And you're comparing
books.
history to the books. Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh no.
You're not 100% sure, but he said silvered, and you see all these weapons. You would assume that those weapons, compared to the other stuff, might be the only thing better against werewolves or were creatures.
So I look at Erden and I'm like, they're not bronze.
That's fair.
Certainly not.
Are there any like small silver like daggers or like small concealables?
Yeah, there were 3 daggers in there. I think Erden took 2 of them.
I did.
Okay.
And there's 1 left in there.
I'll take that one.
Okay.
So I add it custom to inventory.
There's actually silvered dagger is actually an item
Right.
in D&D Beyond.
Got it.
I didn't find it.
Oh,
Did you type in silvered, like ED, silvered dagger?
Yeah.
Manage inventory. Hold on.
I just made a custom item, but
I see silvered daggers in here.
it might be like from a different book.
I see dagger,
Maybe.
dagger of venom, dagger +2, dagger +1, vicious dagger, and dagger +3.
Okay, so it's probably because you guys don't have the other books, probably. That's okay. Basically, let me just tell you what it does. Silver daggers, it says, some monsters have immunity or resistance to non-magical weapons, or some monsters that have immunity or resistance to non-magical weapons are susceptible to silvered weapons. So cautious adventurers invest extra coin to plate their weapons with silver. So it's basically like if a monster is, it's just a regular weapon, but it's got silver in it. So, yeah.
And every time I click to like do the description, it like disappears.
That's a
annoying.
pain.
That's fine. I get the idea.
Don't push the enter button. Just hit click.
I just click and it like disappears. It's
Damn.
silly. It's fine.
Okay.
I get the idea.
Okay.
I'm like the Witcher of maces.
Okay.
Got my regular mace and my silver mace.
I got my silver dagger and my regular dagger.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what you get. Anything else you guys like to do before we get to the next day?
Has he opened any of the chests?
He has not.
Okay, I want to open the one with the X on it.
Oh, no. The boxes.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, he's opened all these, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so then we do like our little theories that I said that we talk about, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed. We have our weapons, and I've had my history, and I'm tired.
Sounds
Alright.
like a plan to me. Finally, we agree on one thing. Haha.
And then I don't know where to go from here for the rooms.
The stairs.
Yeah, the stairs up that way. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you can leave yourselves there. You guys go up, you find there are 4 bedrooms up here, and a few other doors that seem to be locked. But you each find your own room. It's comfortable. There's a chest in there that you can store your stuff. It's empty, a big wooden box with a latch on it. You put your things in there, and you have your own space. The storm passes by morning, and when you all awake, you do come down the stairs, and you find Alistair. He's got a spread on the table down here of a few different food items. More just stuff to, nothing fancy, but it appears to be rations of some kind. Basic food stuff just to get you going. Were you boys ready?
So since I'm like kind of broke, I'm gonna just like like just start eating as much of this shit as I can to like fill my belly. And while I'm like feasting my mouth, I'm gonna ask Alistair. So there was I saw last night during the storm that there was actually a carriage traveling outside. Is this a common route or a time for carriages of and it looked like kind of nice, right? The carriage.
Yeah, it wasn't super fancy, but it wasn't a beat up wagon.
Why would something be traveling out at night during such weather?
I can't say, but there's a few wealthy individuals who do have themselves some carriages here in town.
Do you know who they are?
I do. There's a few trade barons that are around. They make pretty good money, kind of controlling tariffs and the import and export of various different items. This is the kind of season where they don't have much going on, so probably whatever they get up to at night. I try not to ask too many questions.
Fair enough. And then I just kind of nod my head and just keep eating. I look at Erden. Well, are you gonna eat?
Yeah, he'll have like, I don't know, like a quarter of a plate full of food, and be like, "Huh, as a civilized person, I don't want to eat, or not as a civil, like, oh, you can't do training on a full stomach, ha 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 ha, silly boy."
Well, he wraps up with the equivalent of like hardtack, which is like very thick bread material, like a hearty snack. He takes that and some other fruits and nuts, almost like a trail mix kind of, tosses them to you to put in your bag. Come with me.
To both of us?
Yeah, I mean, you've already eaten all of yours, but he only ate like a portion of it. He just dumps it into like a little pouch and
Are there
hands
any
it to you.
drinks on the table?
There's just a pitcher of water.
And I cannot remember if I had any alcohol. No, I don't have any alcohol on me. Fuck.
Yeah, you are very much sober this morning.
Fuck. Okay. So then, terrified, I immediately follow him to the outside.
Okay.
Like I am on his ass.
Also, follow.
I look back.
Perfect.
I look back, like before I exit the door, into the corner, and then I just kind of like move a little bit past.
Okay. Well, this Chow's friend here seems like he's eager to get going. I like it.
Anything outside is that's my category.
It was awfully boring in there, so finally we get to have some action, ha.
I mean, I assume I would still be a little drunk from the day before yesterday, right?
A little bit.
Okay, cool.
But it's wearing off.
Yeah, so now I'm fucking okay. I'm just so you know, I'm fine as long as I'm outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God.
So you guys
Terrifying.
head down this way. Give me 1 second. I am going to stay right where you are. You guys all venture out. You follow the streets and exit the town. Let me give you also a better image real quick of the town as a whole. I have an image for you. Let's do a handout. Call this all players. There we go. This wasn't working earlier, so let's see if it actually works now.
Oh fuck! I didn't even see the handout of Alistair Krieg.
Oh, you didn't?
Damn, that's the boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What? Yeah, I forgot handouts was a thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and show this to you guys. This is what the town looks like, for the most part.
God damn.
So you can hit the magnifying glass in the center, and it'll expand it. There's a large hall at the center of the town. Kind of like where the head of the town is now, or generally where they are. You can see lots of people come and go, but this time of year it's wet, it's foggy, cloudy. So this is about what the weather looks like right now outside. And much like what the buildings look like around you as you're heading down the streets.
Are we heading towards the center?
Not right now.
Okay.
You guys are imagine from the viewer's point, if you were to keep following the road directly to the bottom of this image, that's like the way out of the town. So you guys have turned down an alleyway. Like you see, there's right at the bottom of the screen. You've got a bunch of people kind of in a line right here, and there looks like a little house with 2 lit windows down on the street floor, little tiny house.
Right.
There's a street that cuts to the left there, and you
Okay.
guys have come down that street. You've turned onto the main thoroughfare and have come down out.
So this is one of the X's that we're on.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
one of the exits. Yeah.
Got it. Or no, not X's, but like X's. Because you said the town is kind of like a
Yeah, it's like an X. The
So we're on
streets
one of the main
intersect
ones.
there. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you're heading out towards the if you were looking on the map of the X, the top left one, which heads out to the main road that goes up towards the forest and everything. Hold on, I'm getting called again.
All good.
Okay.
Can you hear me breathing?
No.
Okay. Bro, I don't know why. That's been a thing I've worried about ever since I was like 14, bro. Ever since I started doing voice calls. Can you hear me breathing?
Yeah. No, you're good.
Okay, cool. Discord's came a long way since then. Oh no, fuck. We're on Skype and shit.
Yeah. We did do Skype, huh? What the fuck? Jesus.
Why would we even, bro?
God.
Well, yeah, I
Well-
mean, it was either TeamSpeak, which was like, it looked like trash, but was effective and
Yeah.
easy. Or you could get like the glamour of the Skype, which is now Discord.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Skype was like the most accessible one at the time. But yeah,
Well,
Discord
actually,
is dominated now.
It was AIM and then it was Skype. AIM, bro, AOL turned to AIM and then AIM fucking went to Skype. And MSN.
But did AIM have voice? I thought it was just
No,
text.
that was like the first IM. Oh my god, dude. Nobody even says IM anymore.
No.
Oh my god, dude, can you IM me? Emailing's too long.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Damn. Yeah, it's like an ancient phrase.
Yeah, I need to instant message you. Like, of course, why would it not be an instant message?
Well, now DM is a thing. Direct
Dude,
message.
yeah, fuck.
I never do that. Well,
No.
unless on Instagram, but
I mean, would a DM be like the same as me messaging you on Facebook chat, like Messenger?
no.
If you're watching, let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, follow 48 Sharks and Rossfisk.
I mean, I guess it would. It's like a message to you that no one else can see.
Yeah, direct. Yeah, there's
So
like
DM is an IM. It's the same thing.
yeah, DM is IM, but it's not a group chat.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Semantics.
So you guys head out, and let me go ahead and put this on here.
Josh comes back having no idea what we're talking about.
You're good.
What formation?
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Are we ready? Oh,
I
geez.
don't know.
We're not. We're definitely not.
Wow.
We're in a graveyard. Oh fuck.
What a map.
Can you guys move your token? Just move them back and forth if you can.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
By the way, I just want to give a shout out to Acthali0n. I'm not sure how to spell it, but you can. This
It's all
guy
good.
made the fucking artwork for this map right now.
For all of it.
So, for all of it.
Damn, really?
So, major shout out to him. Follow him. I'll let you plug yourself, and I'll put your shit in the end. Because he made this. This is a graveyard on a fucking hill, man. This is some night terror shit. The music, oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
This is our boy, Acthali0n.
Welcome to the graveyard. As you all step forward, you finally cut up through the hills, and there isn't even much of a clearing, but there is a path that leads up to these old dark stairs and a gate that opens up. Come on in, boys. Here is the original graveyard for the town of Triel. Since then, since we closed it a number of years back because of problems, we opened a new graveyard, which is significantly larger. As he begins to point around, you guys can see the area. In the center of this graveyard, there's a large angel statue. It's accurate for its height compared to you. And if you want, Chow, since you're right there, you can inspect it, or even Erdan, if you'd like to inspect it, please go ahead.
Actually, alternatively, would I be able to roll a religion?
Yeah, you could do that too.
God damn it! What are my rolls this game, bro? I haven't been above a 5.
With religion, you're not really sure. It looks just like a large angel, kind of. Erdan, you look down at the base of the statue, and you can see that it actually reads, Our Lady, Goddess Mystra, Mystra.
What was it called? M-I?
Mystra. Mystra.
Okay.
Hearing that out loud now, both of you guys could roll religion if you'd like.
He said that out loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Praise be, I'm the almighty roller.
Not bad.
Okay.
God, Ross, holy shit. 21.
With your guys' rolls, you do know that Mystra is the goddess of magic. And she is widely worshipped by a lot of various different races, but specifically a lot of elves and humans worship her. She's a goddess of kind of a protection, but primarily of magic, spells, things like that. And just being in this area, you kind of feel a little bit of magic. So,
Can I roll Arcana? To like try to either sense or tune in to the squiggly feeling I'm feeling.
Yes. Sorry, my phone keeps blowing up. Give me 1 second.
Dude, take your time.
Oh, yes, please roll.
I'll wait. Man, I feel bad for him. He's like really apologizing. I honestly don't give a shit. Like I'm mad chilling right now.
Well, I mean, he's obviously like put time into making this, and he's like trying to make time for us to play.
Yeah.
So it's like it's dope.
I just would like to see him watch this in hindsight of like how nonchalant we are about it.
Yeah. I mean, all I have to do today is like some more homework, but
all I gotta do today is
otherwise I'm good.
pick up blood.
What?
Bro, the fucking... I didn't show you this. Did I? No, I didn't. You gotta look at Roll20, but it's... You see it?
Yeah.
So it's a tablet for, like, poverty people. Or on Social Security, which my dad is, because he's disabled.
Okay.
And it's a Sunshine T1 Elite from Cloud Mobile, which works in tandem with T-Mobile. And it's literally, it's about this size, literally. So here's my hand.
Yeah.
And it's this size, so you can hold it like that. You can put it in your pocket, your back pocket.
Nice.
4G LTE, free for the first 2 years of data, as long as I connect a phone number to it within the first month and make a phone call, at least one, every month after that.
Oh.
So it's dope. And I was worried because originally the lag was so bad, and it is an Android, and it is the most current version of Android, but because of what it is, it cannot download the Showcase app from Matterport. So, yeah, man. So, what I found that I could do is just go to our, what's it called? Like the little, on Matterport, the little folder, like our scans, I guess, or whatever, your portfolio.
Yeah.
Click on that, preload it, and then just like preload it, drive to the place, and then once I finally get there, like load it again, and then it won't have lag. So
Nice.
yeah,
That's
man.
fun. Like you just go to the web link instead of the app, pretty much.
Yeah, and one of the places, Ponchos, the first job that we got, or no, not Ponchos, El Rey del Taco. They've been everybody that we're working with right now is making websites, so that's the reason for like why we haven't closed yet. But the first one that actually closed was El Rey del Taco, and their website's up, and boom, you scroll down past like the introduction,
Yeah.
and then boom.
I saw that.
Oh yeah,
That's
dude.
super sick. Yeah.
And it's great because when I was pitching this one pizza place called Pans, the guy was like, do you have any examples like of people that are actually using what you're doing? And I was like, damn, nah, man. I mean, I didn't say like, damn, nah, man, but I was like, damn, like, nah. Everybody's making, stuff, blah, blah, blah. But so the fact that they have it now, it's like, it's tangible.
Oh yeah,
It's no longer non-fungible.
Yeah, you can use it like it's infinite, like your portfolio building, so you can like show the next person what you've done.
Well,
show them what you've done.
We do that regardless. And so as photographers, because that's what we're labeled as, our industry, as long as we ask somebody's permission if we can record the thing that we're trying to record, then we're fine, and that's the consent. So everybody's job that we say that we're going to do for free and they don't have to pay for it, but it's a job that they consented to let us scan. So it's a job that we can have in our portfolio.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
Like
And that's not even shady at all. It's like a painter saying, this is my work.
Yeah, it's like you still did it, and this is the results. Like, you didn't get paid, but you can show someone else.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and it's still technically free promotion, because we're still, even though you didn't pay, we're still showing this is what we did, and you're lucky because we're using one of your properties as an example.
Yeah, it's like exposure for them, and you get to add it to your portfolio.
Just for the word yes.
Yes.
And then that's it.
So, you've done like where you've done like a sample scan, right? Like you've done like one little room and then showed them how it turns out, and then they're like, oh my god, okay, yes. Then
No, we show them all our past jobs. Like for El Rey del Taco, we had to show him Matterport examples, and that was a little like, he was really easy, dude. I'm shocked at how easy that one went. He was the second pitch in the first sale, but after that, once we had him, we would show everybody the restaurant, and then we then we did my sister's preschool, so then we would show him that one.
Well, I'm just saying, like, Chris one time, like, to do this Mercedes dealership,
Mhm.
he did like an actual scan of the place, just the entrance. He did like 5 scans just to show them like, this is your space. Like, if you want the rest of it done, like, we'll do it. Like, check it out. Like, to show them this is your space in digital.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Which I think is kind of cool.
That's what I was saying. Exactly, that's what we're doing. But we just haven't had a place that's that large that we would have to make. Like, I mean, yeah, with the cut tool, the scissors tool, you could literally do 4 scans in a box. And then as far as the camera can see, once it starts to get like, pixelated, just trim all of that off. So it's like a 5 by 5 by 5 by 5 fucking square or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like it doesn't have to have walls. It can see forever. It could be outside. You could do a 3D scan of a parking space and have 9 scans and walk around inside the parking space. Like, as a boss ass example. So, yeah, like, but yeah.
Like it's like a free demo.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
yes.
Well, if you want more,
dude,
let us know.
We'll come back and scan the whole thing. Because then, if the demo model, if basically do the job for free, and then you can keep it. But then if they want to pay for it, you don't have to go back. All they got to do is give you the check. So, and then if they say no, okay, yoink, archived, password protected, bing bong, and then it's just in your portfolio. So,
fuck yeah, brother.
It's, bro, yeah. The biggest shit we have right now is the fucking church, Journey Church, dude. 44,000 square fucking feet.
Yeah, dude, that's insane,
bro. He said the entire property. And I was like, what do you mean? Like all the buildings? He's like, the entire property. So, honestly, I don't know if this is just me being dumb, but to me, common sense would mean the entire property would mean include the parking lot. Because, from my knowledge, they actually do trick-or-treating events and, like, drive-through event. Like, it's a big lot. So, showing the paths of the driving and all that, mad essential.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's curious. So that's 44,000 square feet, and then my sister's job, that's 6,000 to 7,000 square feet times 3 for 3 preschools. So there's that. Yeah, for that one, 6,000 square feet, I would have just done like a room, but it was for my sister. So.
Yeah.
Bro, it's our job. We are the owners. It's all in our hands. Like, whatever we want to do, it's our choice.
Oh yeah, brother.
Okay, I can do a little bit more, and then I have some stuff come up, so that I have to do. But we'll do a little bit of something. I'll just read you this. As you both are reading this, Alistair cracks his knuckles, pulls out from his coat an amulet, takes out a large book that he always seems to carry at his hip. He holds it out in one hand as he holds out the amulet in the other. Now, boys, you might want to get ready. This is time for your fight.
Fight already? Ooh.
Let's see what you're made of. And he holds out the book and says, "Can both of you understand English or Elvish or no?"
I can. I know 5 languages, and Elvish is one of them.
Okay, Erden, you're the only one who understands this. But as he begins to speak,
I do prepare, and I kind of like stand back behind like this thing though. This gravestone.
Okay. Each of the gravestones, unless it's like a big one, like this, most of the gravestones are only about a few feet tall.
Okay. So I'm like taking cover a little bit.
In Elvish, he speaks out. a few different incanting like chanting a few different things, and you suddenly see like a magical barrier start warping around the graveyard, and then it slowly sucks all the way in to the statue.
Ooh.
The air feels slightly charged with static, almost like its magic is lingering, waiting for something. And then he closes the book and speaks out in Elvish. I command you to rise and challenge these heroes. And the ground begins to
Oh,
shake.
fuck.
And I've already rolled for this, so one of them pops up here. One of them pops up here.
Oh, fuck.
And one of them pops up here. You three skeletons crawl out of the earth. And Alistair, still holding up his amulet, it starts to look like he has a bubble around him, like a very thin bubble that just goes around his person, and he seems like he can't be harmed by them. You can feel the magic, like they're not going to come after him. So, yeah. Roll me some initiative, please.
Excellent.
Go ahead and click on your token first, and
Right.
then click on initiative in your page.
Did my token pop up for you?
It did not.
Wow.
Here, hold on. I'll just manually do it. Hold on.
Okay.
You rolled a 7. Okay.
Yes.
Oof.
Oof.
I was gonna do a thing, but apparently I'm fucking undead, so nope.
All right. First up, this skeleton shambles towards you.
All right. Is it possible to do like a quick analysis before I attack on them?
Well, on your turn, yeah, you can on your turn.
Okay, like that wouldn't count as an action to like, I guess, maybe investigate if I know, or no, maybe perceive or history if I know like some way or what this is, how to kill it. Or was it in one of the books or something? Or
On your turn, I'll let you do something. But
okay.
as this skeleton comes towards you, it's going to attempt
It's
to
his
hit
turn.
you.
Fuck, my bad.
Yeah, it's going to attempt to hit you with its short sword. What's your AC?
It is 10.
10. All right. It hits you. And it's going to deal, as it slashes out with his rusty blade, 3 damage.
I could cast Hellish Rebuke, right?
Is it a reaction? What does it say exactly? Is it an action?
Finger, and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. They must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Let's see.
Yeah, one reaction.
Yeah, you can use it. Yep, you can use the reaction. Okay, so it needs to make a dex save.
So,
which it will.
That's the Hellish Rebuke.
Yep. It failed, so it takes. Let's see. Okay, so you clicked it twice. Do it a third time so I don't have to choose between the two. Click it one more time, and then whatever the number of damage it is, that's what it'll take.
Did that go?
Well, I need you to click it one more time, so I don't have to choose between these two.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Yep, that worked. Okay. 11 damage. Nice.
Not bad.
All right. You blast into the skeleton, and it looks like it's pretty weak. All right. The other one's up over here. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It only can move to here, and it's shambling towards you. Chouse, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna run here, and then we'll. Okay, so I'm here. 1, 5, 10. So I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Did you run past him? Away from him?
Yeah, like I kind of tucked around this corner right here.
Yeah, so as you leave his area, he's going to attempt to make an opportunity attack on you.
Okay.
As you are running away from him. What's your AC one more time?
10.
10. Ah, he just misses you as he slices over and his sword cuts into the rock.
Okay, yes, yes, I'm here. And, then I Eldritch Blast him.
Alright, do it.
Fuck.
Ah, as you fire an Eldritch Blast, it shoots right past him and explodes against this headstone. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Next up, Erden. A
Um,
skeleton you saw pop out over here. You see another one was moving its way this way. And Chouse just fired one at the skeleton here, but missed.
Right. Are they wearing metal by chance?
They are. They're just scraps, but not like full metal, but there's like pieces on them. Mostly skeleton, but they're holding metal swords.
Okay. Can I run up and attack?
Oh, absolutely. There's one that's close right here. These ones, I don't know if you'll make it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you got 25 feet of movement. So.
Are they zombies or undead?
They're skeletons.
Oh, okay.
But yes,
Right.
they're considered undead.
I'm gonna use my shocking grasp cantrip.
Okay.
Do they have armor made of metal?
These guys, they don't have actual full metal armor, but they're holding a metal. I'll say the guy in front of you's got a rusty helmet, and he's got his sword, but it's mostly bone and a little bit of like old decrepit like armor scraps.
All right. I mean, it says I have advantage if they're wearing armor.
Okay.
Metal
Yeah,
armor?
I'll consider it partially metal. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So you can roll twice. Take the higher of the two.
Okay.
15 hits.
All right. I'll do one more.
Yep, perfect. Both. I mean, it's gonna hit. So make your attack.
I see.
You can click that pink word, and it'll. Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay.
2 damage. All right.
Cool.
I mean, hey, welcome to level 1.
I was so accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you did 11. I was like, all right. Yeah, I guess that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm helping.
Do you have to touch him in order to do that spell, or did you just choose to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You have to touch him
Okay.
for that.
It's lit.
Okay.
Lit, literally.
This one's gonna swing out at you with its sword.
Okay.
And with a 7, he's gonna miss you.
Oh, excellent.
He swings and you easily block it, and he looks like he's ready to make another one on his next turn.
I like
This one that you shot a blast at runs in at you, Chouse, and is gonna swing at you with his sword. As he swings heavily with his arm, he rolls a 19, and he's going to attempt to hit you for 6 damage.
Ugh.
As you feel a rusty blade stab into you, into your chest, like right up in your pec meat, just. Ugh. This one comes running up and goes to swing down upon you with his sword.
My HP isn't reflecting properly.
That's okay. It hasn't been linking right, so just keep it as long as you're keeping
I'm
it
at
right
like
in
6
D&D
right
Beyond.
now currently. Fuck.
Okay. Yeah. This guy, as he runs up to swing wildly, you manage to kind of step backwards, and the sword pulls out of you, and the skeleton hits the sword of the other guy, and so it misses you. But you're up. It's your turn, as 2 skeletons are right up on you.
Fuck me. I'm gonna cast create bonfire where I'm standing, and then jump.
You're gonna
back
cast
to,
it
like,
where
here.
you're standing?
Well, like, can I like cast it and then jump back, or like?
Yeah, I'll just say for flavor of it. I
Okay.
mean,
Or no. I'll run. Damn. Actually, no. Which one's the weak one?
the weak one
Is the bottom
is the bottom one.
Do I notice if there's any like really fleshy?
They have no
living
flesh.
part of it? Oh shit. Okay. So a dagger probably wouldn't do anything. Oh yeah.
No, it'll still hurt them. I mean, you can still do damage to them.
No, I'll just blast again.
Okay.
The bottom one.
Just know that because you're within 5 feet, you will have disadvantage.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, fuck it.
Disadvantage. So roll again, and you take the lower of the 2.
Oh.
Because you're within 5 feet. Because you're like right in front of them. So you're like the chances of it possibly missing. A 14 still hits. Go ahead and roll the damage. A solid 8. As you blast him from close range, it fills the chest cavity with eldritch power and explodes outward, and the bones fly around the graveyard, and it crumples to dust. He dead. Anything else?
Yeah.
And I can still move, right?
Yeah, you can still move. If you do move, you will provoke opportunity attack, and he will get a free swing at you.
Yeah. I'm going to run here.
Okay. He's going to attempt to swing at you with his rusty blade for a 17, which is going to hit. And that is going to be the D6. You take 3 damage.
Okay.
As he cuts you, and you're now freely bleeding in the graveyard.
Fucking cool.
Erden, you're up.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll do what I did last time and try to shockingly grasp this person, this skeleton,
Okay.
with my hand. I touch him. Oh wait. Oh, I can also shift click to with advantage, right? To do advantage.
I believe so.
Wait. Oh. Oh yeah, it just does it twice, right?
Yeah. Okay. So that's a 14. I'll just say because that the second one you rolled a 9 and a 14. So 14 hits.
Sick. Time to die. Kind of.
All right, 4 damage.
It's like tapping him with the back of those shock pens, just like.
Excellent, you did it. Next up is the one.
yeah.
Unless was there anything else you wanted to do?
No. That's it.
Okay. So this guy's up. You zapped him. Enraged. It swings again at you for 12. Does a 12 hit you?
Negative.
Yeah. Well, it just glances off your armor. You feel nothing.
Yeah. I
This
kind of want to
skeleton-
get hit because
That's
I have
based
a
on AC?
reaction.
Yeah, it's based on
Okay.
his AC.
Yeah, my AC is 18. So
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, so you're going to be pretty strong for a while until the later monsters have a easier time to
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
This one closes in. Kind of runs up. Ooh, but he crit missed. And as he does so, he swings wildly over you, and you duck, and it trips over the edge of this stone, and he falls prone.
That's not out of pity. That was an actual roll you had?
Yeah, I rolled a crit miss,
Thank
and then I
God.
just yeah, he tripped and fell right at your feet. So he's on the ground, prone,
Oh, you
And-
took it easy on me.
and he's down. Chouse, you see he's on the ground.
So I'm gonna jump on top of it and take out my 2 daggers and just like eviscerate the head, like at the neck point.
Mm-hmm.
Do I roll both daggers?
Yeah. So you would roll for 2 attacks because you have 1 in each hand. So it's kind of they don't do as much damage as like any other weapon, but you're allowed to do is like a bonus action, kind of steps out.
One. The second one. So it's like the dagger hit.
Yep. Actually, and because it's prone, you definitely hit with the 21. Roll again twice because it's prone, so you actually with melee attacks get advantage
Oh.
because it's can't move on the ground. Perfect. You hit twice, so roll damage of a dagger twice. Just go ahead and you can
Of the
just click
highest?
the pink. It doesn't matter. You can click any of them, but just click the dagger button twice, and it'll roll 2 dice for daggers. Okay. All right. 2 damage.
You just like.
This is a love bite.
Anything else? You'd hop off at this point because you can't
Oh man.
stay in the same square as him.
I would hop off and then run towards Ross. Run
All
towards
right.
Erden.
Okay, he's gonna have a disadvantage. With disadvantage, he'll have a chance to try and hit you. Let's see if he can actually. He rolled an 11. Does an 11 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. On the ground, he manages to clip your leg. For 3 damage.
So, as I'm running away and I'm falling, I'm like, Erden! And then I'm unconscious.
All right, you're unconscious right there on the ground. He falls to the ground. Erden, you, out of the corner of your eye, you do see him fall to the ground.
What are you doing over there?
Erden, you're up.
I don't think I can talk right now.
Haha. Let me show you how it's done. I will do the same exact thing that I did before. Does a 9 hit?
It does not.
Blast. I'll take a step back to there.
All right, he's gonna attempt to hit you.
Okay.
He rolled an 18.
No.
Exactly 18.
Wait, if it's the same, does that mean he hits?
Yeah. If a tie always goes to attacker.
Okay.
So he rolled high. 7 damage.
Ick.
As he finally finds a place to stab under the side of the armor.
Fuck.
But yeah, you can move further if you'd like, or
Could I use my reaction? It says within 5 feet. Am I too far away now?
well, you're gonna be moving away, but you've been hit within 5 feet. So yeah, what's your reaction?
Wrath of the Storm.
Oh, and does it trigger once you take damage?
Yeah, when a creature within 5 feet that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to cause the creature to make a dex saving throw, DC
Beautiful.
12, or takes
Okay.
2d8 lightning or
Okay.
thunder damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of save?
Dex.
Dex.
And I took
He fails.
7.
He rolled a 10. Go ahead and roll 2d8.
Excellent. Oh, cool. I can just click the 2d8 button and it does it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh my god, almost full. You, in one fell swoop, a lightning bolt shoots from the sky and obliterates the skeleton into pieces. And a small crater forms, and the singed bones fly around the graveyard.
Excellent. Haha. Well, you see, Warlock, that's how real magic is done.
Meanwhile, he's on the ground, completely unconscious, suffering. This skeleton's up, and he walks over his body and comes in to attack you. Oh, I'm sorry, he can't even come that close. He has to spend half his movement to stand up, so then he gets 5, 10, or hold on, 5, 10, 15. That's as far as he can go. He's slowly kind of shambling towards you. Chouse, I need you to roll me a death save, please.
Alright, 1 second. For some reason, in the top right, where my health should be, it's like failure and success death saves are popping up.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it was
exactly
popping
what
up,
you're
like,
supposed
for
to
a
be.
while, though.
Well, if you reduce down to 0 hit points, then...
No, back when I was, like, above 10.
Huh. Okay.
So
Well,
how do I roll for that?
Well, normally you could I would just do this. Just roll a d20 without anything. Just click on the left-hand side of the screen. You can hit the little d20 little button and move the mouse down to d20. Yeah, roll it. Okay, so you have 1 fail. If you get 3 fails, you're dead.
Okay.
If you can get healed, you'll be brought back to whatever health you have. But if you go negative, your health, so if you have 13 hit points, if you take 13 damage, you're dead as well.
Okay.
And if you crit miss on your next death save, you automatically get 2 fails. So you'll now be at 3, and you'll die. But if you roll a crit, you automatically have 1 health, and you're stabilized, and you won't die.
Okay.
All right, Airden, you got the skeleton in front of you. Between you and Chouse, what do you do?
So, would a 15-foot cube be like 3 by 3 squares?
A 15-foot cube? Yeah, it's going to be like this. Let me draw it for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be like this.
Okay, perfect. Now, I'm going to cast... what's it called? I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay. You want to do it like this?
On this guy? Yeah.
So that you can't hit him, and yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think it has to do a con save of 12.
Okay, Constitution save of 12. Let's see if it does.
Mhm.
It fails.
Excellent. Takes 2d8 of thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay, let's see it. That's exactly how much you needed to kill it! As you thunderwave just boom! And
Yes.
it rocks him, it blasts him back into pieces, and bones and the blade fly across the place. Alistair looks at you and just claps. Well, that was a mighty fine show. Let's get your friend up here. He walks over, and Chouse is like bleeding into the dirt, and he comes over, pops a health potion, and pours it into your. He grabs your jaw, opens it, and pours it down your throat. And you are brought back to full health. And while you're down there, he steps on your chest with his muddy boot. Basically pops like an airplane-sized bottle of whiskey and just pours that from about arm distance, like standing over you, pours that directly into your mouth.
I leave my mouth open until he stops.
He puts it in his pocket. It's only about a shot's worth, but
okay.
He holds his hand down and does one of these and helps you up. That was a mighty fine show there, gentlemen. Well, what do you say we try a little something else?
Oh, splendid.
I am all pepped up. Yeah.
Let's take a break for a little bit as we get ready. Let me put this back on. And he holds out the amulet and begins speaking in Elvish again as you see the statue that's been glowing bright go, and a bubble comes out from it and protects the graveyard again. I wouldn't want these things rising on their own, now would you? Come on. And says, you know, I've had a... hold on, what did he say? He says, well, now I got the barrier put up, let's take a rest and we can depart. You guys did well. Now, let's see for the next challenge if you're up for it. I've been tracking a were-rat coven for about 3 weeks, and I think I finally found the entrance to their cave network. Think if we can lure one of them out, that might be a good fight for you guys. Now, let's see what we can do. And with that, you guys level up.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
Excellent.
Before anything more significant happens, I kind of wanted to like investigate the bodies really quick.
Okay, there's not much bodies left, and the manner of you guys killing them literally obliterated the skeleton bones around. You guys hit him with so much heavy stuff at the end there, with an Eldritch Blast and a Thunderclap and a Shocking Hands, Shocking Grasp. So, with that, you'll need to roll a pretty high investigation check to actually be able to find something, because all the stuff's been blasted all over the place.
Oh, fuck. Almost 17.
You find a few bones, but nothing of use.
Do I... hang on. What is a component pouch?
Component pouch is basically like, imagine a bag that you have like stuff that you use to cast your spells from. Like
So
a side satchel. It's got your stuff like, you know, like dusts or little pouches of twigs or things like that you'd use to cast spells in.
Could I... Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to see if I could put some of the skeleton dust in it.
Yeah, if you want to say grab some like bone to make bone powder or something, sure.
Yeah.
Just with that roll, I'll say you find 2 bones. You find I'll say you find remnants of a hand, and you find another like a rib cage bone.
Okay.
But yeah, you can just put that as like 2 skeleton bones. But that's all you find. If you wanted to look as well, Erdan, you can. Otherwise, if you're not interested, you could start taking your rest.
There's nothing here but bone dust. Yeah, I'll just move on.
Okay. Well, perfect. Well, you guys, he takes you guys a little ways out from here, and you guys find like a nice little clearing at the edge of the forest, and he creates a little fire and puts some rocks around it and stokes the fire a little bit, and you guys are able to take a rest. So, and perfect timing because I keep getting messages for work stuff. So, yeah, with that, we'll end it.
All
Awesome.
right.
Got almost basically
Good
2
shit.
hours
Thank
worth
you,
in.
man.
So,
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
sweet.
And
Sweet,
I didn't
boys.
die.
Yes, yeah, I know.
How do we level up again?
So, on your character sheet, on the far top right, you're going to see an anvil with a hammer. It says go to builder. And then, what you're going to do is you'll hit,
I
should
see.
be a thing right there that says level and move it to level 2.
Yes.
And make sure you have it on, if you have it on milestone advancement, you can do that. Or if it's manual or whatever, roll your hit, whatever your hit dice is. Every class is different. If you need to look it up, you can find out. Just type in like Warlock hit dice. It could be like a D8 or something like that. That's what you're gonna roll plus your Constitution mod. Well, actually, on D&D Beyond, it adds a con mod. So all you have to do is roll the dice, and then you type that number into when you click manage HP. You'll type where it says your rolled HP. You'll add whatever number you rolled on the dice onto there.
Okay. It gave me
but-
3. I'll just roll with that.
Okay, so here's what you can do. If you what did you roll? D8.
No, it was automatic. It was 15, now it's 18. But it's hit dice
Okay.
2d8.
It said what?
Hit dice 2d8.
Oh, that's how many you have. Yeah. So you can roll 1d8. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. You can go in there and delete the 3 to go back to what you had. Is what, 15?
Yeah.
Is what you have normally? Okay. If you want to keep the 3, you can. Or you can take the average plus 1, which is 5, which every single class can do this. Or you can re-roll again, but you have to keep that number no matter what. So you could get a 1 or you could get an 8. But it's rolling the dice.
Okay.
But yeah, think about it, and then next time we're able to play, just take a note that you guys leveled up, and if you haven't done so, I mean, if you want to just wait till next time, or if you want to do it now and see what you get, then cool. But
For HP or what?
yeah, for any of it, yeah, you can wait if you want. We'll just do it at the beginning of next time, or if you're eager to do it, you can do it now.
That's
But yeah, with that, gentlemen, good job, and we'll push on next time.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right, boys. Thanks for playing, and we'll talk to you later.
Thanks for DMing.
Cool, man.
Always.
Appreciate you.
Later.
Again, that was
Yeah.
Acthali0n.
With a 0.
Yes. And ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We're loving it. That was some good shit.
All across the U.S., pharmacists like Dr. Monica
in
Christian
the
are recommending
commercial
GoodRx
that's
to help their
happening right
patients
now?
save on prescriptions.
As a pharmacist, I'm a huge advocate for GoodRx. I saw a price go from $300 to $65. Thanks to GoodRx, more people are walking away with their prescriptions in their hands. They're happy and they're healthy.
Start saving up to 80% on your prescriptions and visit GoodRx.com
Oh, I'm
today. In
dead.
2020, GoodRx.
I forgot. I had ending music. Dude,
Man, well,
that was lit. Yeah.
I'm gonna finish some homework and shit. But
All right,
yeah, it
man.
was fun times.
Fucking tremendous.
Oh yes.
Bro, oh my god. Dude, fucking clutch. I almost died. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Shit's
I
real.
was like, well, I knew that Alistair was like gonna help, like, have us not die, but
Honestly, my hope was for your sympathy.
yeah. Well, I honestly have no healing spells, so I was like, fuck, maybe I should have been a healer. But I think my
can
my Tempest cleric is gonna be pretty overpowered.
I think you can change your spells during a long rest. If you take like an hour. I think. Something like that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm still like Tempest.
Oh,
But But yeah, I
true.
get like
Oh, right.
Channel
All that
Divinity
light shit. Fuck.
and Destructive Wrath. Like, bruh.
Nice.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
All
But
right. I'm going to
yeah, I
cut the
gotta finish
stream.
this shit.
So,
I'll hit you up.
yeah, this was live on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch, 48 Sharks. Yeah. Yeah, I changed my name, 48 Sharks. And Rossfisk, the other guy still talking. And also on YouTube, 48 Sharks and Rossfisk. Thanks for watching.